you can't make Snow White porn because it's sex with a minor. Hello everybody and welcome to this video. My name is Phil and today I'm going to be doing a very important body of work. As you can hear, I'm not very well. I have a bad throat, which is a really tough thing for me to deal with when my video entails me speaking. Lovely. But this video I wanted to compare three of the handheld consoles that are out there. Not the Switch, so shut your faces. Because it'll win hands down. But this is sort of like an alternative hands-free. Is it on? Boobies! I've changed it to boobies, not willies today. Because I was told no more willies. So no more willies. Although I've said it 3 times. That's all the willies you get for. No more willies. 5. Done. So... so I'm struggling to speak, but I will do my best. So I have 3 consoles here for you today. Fuck me, that's dirty. Have I just gozzed all over that? Well, so I was probably creating my own soundtrack with this. So this is the Psvita. There it is. The second console created by Sony. In the second block, we've got the PSP. There it is. Lovely. Lovely little PSP. And we've also got the 3DS, the Nintendo 3DS. Okay. All 3 of them are very, very, very good consoles, but we're going to break them down. So we're going to go over 5 different things. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work out which one is the best. Yeah. And I'm just, yeah. So are you ready? Shall we start? So the first thing I wanted to go on was price. So obviously these are consoles that are readily available. You can get them. They're going to become more scarce as time goes on, aren't they? So shut your face. But this is the first one, which is the PSP. There it is. Not the PSP. Shut your face. You want about it's a PS Vita. Silly twat. Oh God. Yeah, this is a PS Vita, and as you can tell, it is a older PS console. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, so this one is going for, at the moment, roughly around about between 105 and 180 pounds box. So if you want one in the box, it's about 180 quid. If you want one unboxed, it's 105 pound. Yes, it's not a monster that's coming towards me. I am looking at my notes on my book. Okay, I've ruined the magic. I've pushed the 3rd wall off. I mean, even the 4th wall, that's gone. You're looking at, it's a book, okay? I wrote in a book. Fucking hell, I'm not even allowed to do anything with these guys. This is the PSP, and the PSP is retailing at the moment for about £85 unboxed, £145 boxed. That is lovely me, just fucking sniffing. Sniffing snart on the phone. Fucking, ooh, in 12 months' time, when this video is like 12 months old, everyone's going to be going, let's watch this video. Fucking like a blob monster or something. Lovely. And this is the 3DS. There it is. And this is retailing for about £105 unboxed and £160 boxed. So yeah, in terms of a price, I would say obviously the PSP is a little bit more better for money. So out of 5, I'd give the PSP. What should we give the PSP? Come on, shut your faces. What do you think? Should we give the PSP 5? Give the fucking 3DS. I'm going to give it a 4, and the PS Vita a 3. There you go. Okay. Happy days. There you go. So PSP wins in terms of the price. It is the most reasonably priced, and the games are the most reasonably priced. That's the other point that really hits it home. I should have mentioned that, shouldn't I? Fuck this video up. So the PS Vita's games, they're roughly running for, you can't pick many up for less than a tenner. And that's normally like FIFA, which is massively outdated now. But most games are about 10 to 12 pounds on this particular console. The 3DS, again, is an expensive game to buy games for. You're looking over a tenner. But the PSP, that's coming in much cheaper. You can get games for between 2 3 quid, sometimes even £1. So that it's a very cheap console to buy for, and currently there's no plans on it going up. There's no issues. A little bit of windy pops there. A bit of afternoon Windy Pops. It's the afternoon today. I don't know what day this will go out, but whenever it does, it's afternoon Windy Pops. And I'm also drooling. Lovely. This is just, what the fuck? I've been 40 for 4 days. I'm drooling. I might as well shit myself in a minute. So, oh God. So, I just give up. I'll just give up. This is awful. This is awful. Do you know what? I was talking to someone the other day, and this is interesting. I've got a cat, a pet cat, and we were talking about animals, and she said that she knew somebody who was a real dirty bastard. She was a disgusting, dirty slut, right? And she'd gone round her house just to see if she was okay. And the cat jumped up her, and the woman said, "Oh, don't let her jump up you. She'll suck your tits." Why? Why is it? What? Who? How do you train a cat to do that? I mean, can it suck other things? What? Maybe a little bit of tuna paste on the end? I mean, you know, or just leave it. You don't even have to wash. Maybe then it'll be fishy. You know. Anyway, let's move on to the next question, which is feel. Fucking hell. Which is feel. Good morning. Feel. So this is the PSP. Here it is. Now I've got the first version, not the slim. And this is to hold it. Is quite comfortable. It's quite a chunky product to hold in your hands. There you go. In fact, I tell you what, let's change camera angles. I'll see you in a minute, you dirty puppies. Okay, you're back. Boobies. Yeah, just check. That's a booby straight away. So yeah, here's the console. And as you can see, it's fucking disgusting. I think I've been making my own sound effects. Look, there's little bits of spittle on the screen. This is a horrible channel. A horrible channel for you. Why is it zooming in? Oh, it's me! Hey! I'm hiding. So, there's my phone on a stand, ruining all the myths. Yeah, so this is the unit, and it feels fine. The buttons make sense. Everything. Fucking, why won't it focus? Pile of shit. There's too much shit going on the background now. There you go. Would it work now? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so the buttons all work. Everything feels quite fluid. These feel fine. They're a little bit small. I feel like my finger's gonna slip off these bad boys. There's the oh, it turned on. Fucking hell. Wasn't meant to do that. Fuck off. But one of the most annoying things about this is if you emulate PS1 games, sometimes it requires more than just the 2 triggers. And what this console does is it uses this back part here. And this back panel, if you press these, it becomes R2 and L2. And when you're holding it, it's very hard to hold it there, because that doesn't feel, how are you supposed to, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel natural holding it like that. So you have to kind of hold it palm, and you end up touching the back panel, which then inadvertently presses the R2 and L2 buttons. So that's the only real downside. Everything's quite nice. It's got the headphone port. It's got the place for the games to go in, the volume at the top. It's got the camera. Yeah, I mean, it feels quite nice. It all sort of goes together. Yeah, little things. Cool. Next one is the PSP. And this was built different. It's longer. It feels longer and thinner. But one thing I love about this is, again, just your top buttons. That's your kind of... Oh, I've already got a game in there. Cheeky monkey. Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories. Lovely. So there's your UMDs. Fuck off in there. That's an infrared thing if you want to play on the telly. But I quite like the feel of this a bit more. It feels like I can kind of just hold it like a controller. It feels nice, and then everything kind of slots much better together. So it feels nice, the PSP. It's a really nice held console. Yeah, very good. And then we've got this portable PDA thing. There it is. It's fine. These buttons get obstructed by the screen. Even unless you have the screen up like that. Obviously there's the stylus somewhere. Where the fuck's the stylus? Is there no stylus? Oh, there is a stylus. There you go. So obviously you get the stylus, and you can jab the screen with the stylus. There's your port at the bottom. I mean, it's fine. This feels a lot better than the PS Vita. But these buttons, I mean, home is there, start, select. This is a touch screen. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You know, it's fine. The only problem, my voice is starting to go. Did you hear my voice go then? Obviously your 3D point there, which wouldn't work on here. Is it going to come on, or is it just bullshit? Hello? It's fucking forever. There you go. Oh, there we go. But there's Mario, and it's fine. I'd say it's a little bit clunkier. These buttons do get obstructed by the screen, so... But yeah, there you go. Let's turn you back around again. And you're back. Hello, boobies. Is it still on? It is still on. Yeah, so looking at it, I would say the PS Vita is second. I'd say so I'm going to give it this many points. I'm going to give the 5 points to the PSP again. I'm going to give the 4 points to the PS Vita, and I'm going to give the 3 points to the 3DS, because it does feel clunky with the screen, and then having a stylus, and the touch screen is done so much better there than with the 3DS. I never really got on with them. Sound. Now, the sound chips in each one. The PS Vita sounds the best. This is a really easy one to come out with. The PS Vita sounds the best. It's got insane sound, and let's turn it on. Now, I can't turn the PSP on because for some reason I did charge it, but it hasn't stayed charged. There's a technical problem. Fuck off, is there a technical problem? So I've got Final Fantasy X on, and I'm going to turn the volume up. What the fuck are you on about? Turn up! Can't. It won't turn up. Now the sound comes from these twin speakers here. You've got one there and one there. But it's nice. It's still a bit tinny. But it is lovely. Stick the headphones in and you really don't notice it. But yeah, it's got a great sound to it, and Final Fantasy X. And there it is, Final Fantasy X. Lovely. No, that one. There you go. Yeah, sounds lovely. Really good. Very good. PSP I can't turn on, but I can kind of describe it. So the sound comes from these two little tiny dots here. One there, one there. It has a lower sound chip than the PS Vita. It doesn't sound half as good. It's a shame really, because it's a great little console. But yeah, it doesn't quite marry up in terms of sound. A little bit tinnier. But it's still fine. You stick the headphones in and you don't notice it so much. But yeah, it's lacking in the sound. And then you have the 3DS, which we had Mario on. Let's see if I can turn the volume up. Where the fuck's the volume on here? No, that's wireless. Oh, it's already up to full volume. Let's... No, fuck off. No! Ask for that. You shit. Yes, come on! It's the slowest thing on earth. Let's put Mario on. You can hear it. This is on full whack, so... Okay. We're gonna wait. Way louder. That's loud, isn't it? Brilliant. There you go. There's Super Mario. Really cute. I'm not swearing at you. Let's just... Let's go! There's Mario. World 5-4. That's how far I've got. A little bit of tin there, but not too much. In fact, I'd say this is a better sound chip. And there you go. There's Mario. So very good. So the sound, I would say, is going to go to the 3DS, actually. I think it's a much louder sound. So I'm going to give the 3DS 5 points. I'm going to give the PS Vita 4 points. And I'm going to give the PSP 3 points, as it did lack the sound. Now let's look at graphics. So I'm going to show you the graphics of one of the games for the PS Vita now on the screen. This is Killzone Mercenaries, which I have here. There it is, Killzone Mercenaries. As you can see, it's insane. It can play It can emulate PS2 games easily. Can emulate PSP games. It's very powerful console, and I would say even today's standards, it still wows me some of the games it can play. It's a beautiful looking console, and it's definitely gonna get some good points. Yes, PS Vita, very good. Next up, we have the PSP. I'm going to show you the footage of one of the games that comes on this particular console, the one that shows it off the best, which is Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. As you can see, it emulates it perfectly, but just lacking a little bit in the shading and the shape and some of the details. It's still on, boobies! So yeah, unfortunately, lacking a little bit there. Lovely. And then the 3DS. Oh, shut the fuck up. Mario! What's it doing now? Fuck off. So Mario, I'm not putting Mario on, but I am gonna put Link, the Ocarina of Time. Sorry, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time there. So you can see exactly how it looks, and it's an updated version from the N64, and it looks very good. Street Fighter also works really well. Dead or Alive does as well. It's a really good console, and it definitely emulates games very well. So very good console. So in terms of the graphics, I'm going to give the edge to the PS Vita. I'm going to give it 5 points. I'm going to give the 3DS the 4 points, and I'm going to give the PSP the 3 points. And now we move on to games. So I'm going to show you 4 games from each of these consoles, 4 that I think are some of the better games. There is one for the PS Vita I don't have, which does actually show the console really good. And I might show you the footage anyway. But we have Killzone. I showed you the footage for that one. Uncharted Golden Abyss. Final Fantasy X and X2, and the one that sort of really showcases the console and how all the touch buttons work on the back and the microphone and everything, Tearaway, which is a fantastic little game. This, I would say, is an essential game for the PS Vita. So that's the PS Vita's games. It has a library. It doesn't have too bad a library. It's not the most extensive, but it's definitely got quite a few good titles in there. A lot of racing games in there, and a lot of Japanese RPGs in there as well. So yeah, it's a good little library for you cheeky little otters. The PSP, I've got 5 things here, and I'll tell you why. We've got Killzone Liberation, which is arguably one of the best games on this console. It's got the Metal Gear Acid. Now, these were great games for the PS Vita. PSP. Stop saying it wrong, guys. Bit of Windy Pops again. Fucking hell. What did I have for lunch? Fuck all, I think. I don't know. Cake. Gran Turismo, which looks great for a PSP game. Very good. Oh dear. I am getting worse and worse, I think, as this video goes on. And Loco Roco, little tiny balls. There you go, little tiny balls. There you are. Lovely. Just mentioned the balls there. Yeah, Loco Roco, which is a puzzly game with little balls. Fucking little balls. And so those are 4 games for the PSP, and there is quite an extensive library, and like I say, they're super cheap. You can pick up some wonderful games on there. But the best part about the PSP is the UMDs. You can actually watch movies on this thing. They come pretty much like that. Little discs, and you can play a full-length movie. This is Evil Dead. You can get everything, as long as it's within a certain era of time. So you can get like the Bourne Supremacy, Monty Python, and all kinds of stuff. I've got a few. I'm trying to get quite a decent catalogue of movies for it, because I do love my PSP. It's lovely. The 3DS has a decent amount of games for it as well. I've just picked 4. Super Mario Maker 3DS, which is always good fun in any format. Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time 3D. Splinter Cell 3D, which again is a fantastic game and really utilises that 3D. The 3D does your head in after about 5 or 10 minutes, though. That's the problem. And Super Mario Brothers 2, which you've seen footage of, and I'm going to put some more there for you. And it's quite extensive. There's Sonic games, and you know Mario does the cutesy games a lot more, but it has got some, you know, Metroid, and there's all kinds of stuff for it. Definitely worth a look, but again, can be a little bit pricey. So in terms of the game library, ooh, this is a tough one, guys. I'm going to have to say that the PSP does clinch it with 5 points. Then I do believe I'm going to say the 3DS because it has got the Mario games on it. Gets the 4 points. I'm going to give them both joint 4 points because I don't think the PS Vita's games are bad. They're fantastic. They're just very expensive compared to some. Okay, so now we've had a look at what each of the points was. We've got 12, 17. We've got 20 points for the PS Vita. We've got 21 points for the PSP, and we've got 9, 13, 17, and 20 points for the 3DS. So if you were to look for a console that you wish to purchase today with a decent library, which you can build quite quick, and it gives you a lot of fun and a lot of playtime, it's your PS Vita. PSP. Fucking you, man. It's your fault, man. What are you doing? PSP. Bye. I'm not very well. I'm not well. Yeah, the PSP, which does a fantastic job of... Whoa, I could... Whoa, look at that. That's fucking... Whoa! Whoa, look! Whoa, we're going inside a phone, inside a phone, inside a phone, inside a phone. Whoa. And then we come back. Yeah, this is the console. And then the other two are also a good alternative. But remember, you will probably not build quite as big a collection as if you had a PSP. And there you go, that's the video, guys. I just wanted to do one of these because I really do think in this day and age it's nice to have, because the Switch wins hands down if you were to do it the other way. It can play Wolfenstein and Doom and all that shit. It just kills these three. But they're great old consoles for their time, and I think they did a good job. So shut your face. Stop having a go. Stop being mean about things all the fucking time. God, you're always moaning all the time. Stop moaning. Stop moaning. It's sunny outside. Probably. I'm only joking. Guys, thank you very much for joining me on this video. Thank you so much for your support. I am on insert number of subscribers here. I don't know. By the time I just don't really pay attention to it. As long as I get the comments and you guys enjoying it and you guys giving me the good feedback, I couldn't give a flying fuck. I might be going backwards. Who cares? I probably offended enough people. This one have been alright, actually. Other than cats sucking your tits, I haven't really been quite very rude, have I? Guys, thank you very much for joining me on this video. Hopefully you've had a wonderful day, and I shall see you in the next video. But until then, just remember one thing, guys. If you don't see the red light, then you can drive through it, I've been told. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!